Still single, dear? So I got visible. Get unlimited data for as low as $30 a month. No family needed.
Is the turkey done yet?
Turkey's done.
I don't see no problem.
It's a fire alarm grandma.
Visible. One-line wireless plan with unlimited data for $30 a month. Taxes and fees included.
All that was him. Now your house turkey.
With praise.
This is all you can eat holiday buffet. The smallest word of all you want. All you did not sit at the boom table. You got to break it up.
Bring it up! Bring it up!
Yeah.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. I put extra on it.
We've been everywhere under the hood on this 75 Monaco, and I'll tell you what, between the new air conditioning, alternator, pulley system, fuel injection, you name it, we've done it. Over through this, does it run?
I'll drink it over chicken and seafood.
Sad day, man. Sad day, man. The Offset got niggas on the internet crying and everything. Boy, that's wicked. It's wicked, 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 wicked. Trying to get this other page jumping. Well, why not? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this page too, man. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today the hip hop community has been shaken up by the news that Takeoff is dead at the age of 28. Now, Takeoff is a rap star who is also 1/3 of the group Migos and just dropped a joint project with his uncle Quavo recently. Now, the Migos is a rap collective that's Grammy nominated and made up of family members. Quavo being Takeoff's uncle, and Offset being a cousin to both of them. And according to reports, Quavo was there when Takeoff lost his life. So he actually saw his nephew pass away in his arms. This is a sad situation, and it's tearing up hip hop. It's got a lot of people looking for answers and what might have happened, but it all boils down to this. News sources and even the rumors out there are confirming this happened all over a dice game. And on top of that, fans are starting to look at Jay Prince Jr. funny style because of a video that was released online that showed him essentially walking past Takeoff as he was losing his life. And all the detectives on Twitter have lost their mind over it. And there's a lot of tweets that are linking Jay Prince Jr. to several events with other people in the past. Now, before we go to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Now, when the news of Takeoff being shot and killed first came out, there were rumors coming from everywhere in each direction. Now, some of those things were definitely not true. But the first rumor to come onto social media was that Takeoff was shot over a dice game, and that it also might have been somebody from his own crew that shot him. Now, at first listen, that claim sounds ridiculous because Takeoff, the Migos, by now, they are papered up. They've got money, you know what I mean? They're at a different level in the rap game. So why in the world would they be at a dice game in Houston? Well, the story is deeper than that. It seems like there was a birthday event for Jazz Prince, and some sources online even dispute that claim. But what is known is this was a private event at a bowling alley. And as the event carried on throughout the night, it shut down, but people lingered on. And that's where a dice game took place, and that's where Takeoff reportedly lost his life. So let's look at the news report.
Loss to the hip-hop community and fans of the Grammy-nominated rap trio Migos. Now, Takeoff was found dead after investigators say shots rang out during an after-party overnight. Atlanta-based rapper Takeoff, real name Kershnik Kari Ball, has died, according to police, after he was shot at a bowling alley in Houston.
We were informed that there was a private party being held at the event last night that ended at approximately 1 a.m., but the party carried over till about 2 a.m. till they were cleared out. That's when the shooting occurred.
Takeoff is a member of acclaimed hip-hop trio Migos, alongside rappers Quavo, his uncle, and Offset, his cousin, also the husband of popular rapper Cardi B. Police say following a private party, Takeoff was shot at A10 Billiards and Bowling, where he and Quavo played dice around 2:30 a.m. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Quavo was unharmed. 2 others were also shot and taken to a nearby hospital.
We are still in the process in the early stages of this investigation, trying to gather all the information we can.
Members of the hip-hop community waking up to the news Tuesday morning left in shock.
Now, as you heard, this was a shock to the hip-hop community, waking up to this horrible news about Takeoff losing his life. But what's even crazier are the rumors that are starting to spread throughout social media. Now, some of those are pointing directly at Jay Prince Jr. Now, Jay Prince Jr. is the son of the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records and one of the most well-known CEOs and successful CEOs in the rap game, Jay Prince. Now, Jay Prince Jr. and Jazz Prince have done their own thing by signing artists on their own and carrying on the mob ties mantra. Now, usually when somebody is hanging out with Jay Prince or hanging out with Jazz Prince, they're usually underneath the protection of mob ties and Rap-A-Lot Records. Now, it's odd for somebody to go to one of those events and lose their life, especially when you consider all levels of artists come to Houston under that mob ties Jay Prince umbrella, and they're usually protected. You've had Drake kicking with them. You've had all sorts of people go throughout Houston, and they're usually safe. So to hear of a rapper coming from out of town and hanging out in the same vicinity as Jazz Prince and Jay Prince Jr. and them losing their life and it being a superstar is wild to say the least. Now, what has fans in an uproar is a video that's circulated on social media that shows Jay Prince Jr. walking by the same section that Takeoff is seen losing his life. Now, as you can see in the video, Jay Prince Jr. is seen walking away after Takeoff has been shot and eventually lost his life. This has social media in an uproar, and it has many fans questioning what level of protection do you really have when you're under the Rap-A-Lot umbrella while in the city of Houston. You've got Jay Prince, you've got Jazz Prince, and you've got Jay Prince Jr., who always talk about mob ties. So how is it possible for essentially an A-lister in the rap game to lose his life at one of your private events? Now, this has a lot of people speculating, and the tweets out there are starting to circulate. So let's look at a few and what some of the opinions out there are being said. You have one Twitter user say that the way Jay Prince Jr. walked past Takeoff on the ground is crazy. The way how the whole rap game got to check in with these fraudulent when they go to Houston is crazy, because this whole checking in is supposed to be a fair exchange. I hang out with you, I go to your events, I help out in the community. Under that same umbrella, you're supposed to give me some level of protection.
Right.
So how does Takeoff lose his life? Right there with Quavo, right? Now, according to the news story, they said it was a dice game that went awry. They even said that Quavo was present at the dice game. So what could have went down? You've got another Twitter user who posted this right here, and he draws comparison to a jeweler who lost his life also while hanging out with Jay Prince Jr. It seems like a weird situation that's going down with these rappers who are checking in and not getting the same level of protection that they signed up for. Now, the Migos are a commercially known, worldwide known group. There is no reason for them to ever even have to be dealing in the streets or anything like that. And there's definitely no reason for anybody of this stature to lose their life in a dice game. This is a sad situation and almost embarrassing to say the least. Now, what's crazy about this is some of this is rumor, some of this is true, but what we do know in this situation is that what's true is going to come to light. And most of the details, it seems like the police have already. So be looking out for more updates on this situation. Also, we know that we lost one of the best talents in one of the best groups in the rap game right now. Now, Takeoff will be sorely missed, and I'd like to say rest in peace to him. Now, with that, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Do you feel like checking in has any positive benefits for a rapper, especially if you're of the A-list caliber talent like Takeoff?
Checking in, man. Niggas checking in and getting checked out. Ain't that a bitch? Niggas checking in and getting checked out. Where they do that at, man? Like, checking in and checking out. God damn it. This fucking track.
At Men's Warehouse this holiday, get a little style for you and a little style for them. Earn $20 in NW money for every 100 you spend now through November 20th. No restrictions. Redeem starting Black Friday. Double down on.
These niggas be biting my son and I like it, but you niggas know you were rapping like this. Trendsetter, I'm a trendsetter. Like it, let my like a man. And I look like it's a homeless. She popping that money like I'm a silly. When they done with this dominated, we're spilling double, I'm a break the bill. Imagine your 80 acres, jumping the ground. They calling me Undertaker. They wonder why I got the big in the fish. I put in work and dedicate my work.
That's that motherfucker right there, man.
Woke up the morning, came home, bitches just ran from lunch. Two bitches, I think I remember they called me daddy. The mansion was covered in money. Went to sleep with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up and recount the money. I got a bitch, she gon' kill for real. Talking about Clyde and Bunny. Go with the kid, got it. Pull up with a stick and stop it. Rich nigga shit, stop. Rich nigga, oh, 100 pockets rotted. Got it. I go to space with the stars. My smoke blunt with my pilot. Saturn, moon, Earth, and Mars. Now to take off with the rocket. $500,000 on the necklace. Youngest niggas be successful. Say she wanna feel special. What? Coco make her feel special. I kinda 100 or better. 100. I can 200 or better. 200. I might go put all my chains on. I just might change up the weather. Change. Pop a Perkins with some weather. I make the bitch at Coachella. If she Nutella, she probably do better. But can I get a deeper level?
Yeah.
I pray to God that wasn't sins. God, on the gifts and not a weapon. No weapon. Got somewhere to rub again. Where ever trying to take my blessings. You don't know the meaning of the white out. You don't really live this life. No, niggas in the hood shoot twice. So my niggas in the hood shoot twice. Real wise, we ain't taking no advice. Real live, that these hoes ain't right. Don't need to ask cause they know what's the right. They gotta know they already know it's right. I took a guy cause I've been baptized. I got my power to the north side. So all the sticks on them niggas straight slides. They gon' make them outside high crime. And I hit a lick with these niggas dropping 10. Hit a lick with these niggas dropping down. Fucking on the friend, I'ma break her back in. Looking at the way they can't waste time. Take off.
Open the money, can't really do nothing. Bitches just flowing from London to bitches. I think I remember they called them and daddy. They mentioned was covered in money. I want to shoot with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up and reach out the money. I got a bitch she gon' kill for real. Talking about Clyde and Bunny. Cool with the kid.